Hi everybody, it's me, Shannon. I just got back from having chemotherapy and I'm enjoying the nice day that we seem to be having before the rain cloud, oh there's one, or the rain hits. So I've got my pink wig on today. I'm feeling like we should celebrate life. So, I don't know, somehow pink seems to say that for me. But anyway, I was not planning on making a video today, but I've been trying to make this video for probably a week now. I found out that one of my friends that I have in the infusion center, which if you go through a long string of chemotherapy, you're, put on kind of a rotation. And you're on the same rotation as lots of other people that are on your same rotation. So you just kind of see the same faces, so you get to know them, you learn their names, what your situation is, that kind of stuff. So one of my friends from the infusion center, who actually my daughter knows his daughter, which is an interesting situation, but he had stomach cancer and he passed away week before last, I think it was. Might have been just last week. But it was so like one of those things where everybody on this earth's gonna die. But it's gonna happen. But I'll be honest, like we were just talking, I think it was the last rotation we had together. We were talking about things, just, sitting there in the center, getting our same regimens almost, even though he had stomach cancer and I have colon cancer. So we were chit-chatting and I was like, okay, and I couldn't remember that he had stomach cancer. I just knew it wasn't colon cancer. So I asked him and I said, what, you have what again? And he said, I have stomach cancer. And I said, what stage are you? And he said stage 3. And in my head, I thought to myself, oh, stage 3, you got it made. You got a shot at beating this. A really good shot. I mean, all the chemotherapy, all this kind of stuff. I mean, that's going to be good. And so for him to turn around not 2-3 weeks later and pass away, I was just floored. Absolutely floored. Because it was one of those things where I definitely thought that I would be going first. Not him. I mean, he has stage 3. I figured he'd be around for a lot longer. But there you have it, folks. I mean, you just never know. Absolutely never know. And somebody told me about the person they were given, I think, 6 months to live. Is 10 years later. So, we just never know. We absolutely just never know. But I just thought that was just so sad. It was very sad. But he leaves behind, a fabulous daughter and a wonderful wife. Both of whom are very strong. So, they're chugging along as you would expect. But that's one of those things. And he was such a positive person. Like, he's one of those ones where if we happened to walk into the infusion center at the same time, it was always, oh Lord, here comes trouble. And they knew it was going to be this thing because he always sat on one side and I sat on the other. And so we would go back and forth at like funny things and stuff like that. Sorry, the dog just came out. And we'd make each other laugh and everybody else laugh. And it was just, it was just fun having him there. So today I miss my friend. I do. I miss my friend. But, so, I hope that when I go, that I will have made an impact on enough people to where they'll cry that I'm not there and not out of sadness, but because, you know, who am I going to crack up with wherever? So, anyway, sorry folks. But I guess that's about it. Kind of a sad way to end a video, I guess. Especially for a person who's so positive, which I also think is the other reason why I don't know. I never think anybody, that it's not going to happen to anybody. I don't think that, like, I still to this day can't believe that I'm going to die from cancer. I certainly didn't believe he was going to die from it. I don't know. So, love everybody who you can, and be kind to everyone. And I have to tell you, I'm going to break right here for a minute and just be a little ticked off at something. I am so mad. When did it become okay to act, you know, quote unquote, like a Karen? When did that become okay? When was it okay to call people names and to belittle them and to do all of that? When the devil did that become okay? Because I can promise you, in school right now, Lord God, in school, we hammer in the be kind to others. If you can't say anything, don't say anything at all. You know, that whole thing of, at least whenever I was growing up, when did that become okay? I just don't get that. I just, for the life of me, I do not understand that. But, you know, my husband and I were talking about it the other night, and I think part of it has to do with the fact that we have done away with anything that has to, everything's okay. That there's nothing that's shameful anymore. And I remember when I was growing up, there were plenty of things that were shameful. And if you did that, like, your parents would be mortified. You know, you couldn't be seen in certain places. People wouldn't talk to you. I mean, because of what you had done, and it was horrible. And now all of a sudden it's like the pendulum has swung the other way and everything's okay. And it has just allowed these people to come out and say hateful, mean things and to do hateful, mean things in public. I mean, right there in the middle of the grocery store. I can't get over it. It infuriates me and it upsets me so much at the same time. Luckily, in my little, you know, bubble here in Forsyth County, Georgia, you don't see, I have not seen any of it here. But not too far away from me, it happens. You know, my son was telling me, I was like, oh my Lord, can we not all just be nice? All right, I'm going to get off my high horse about being nice now. But I do think being nice goes hand in hand with being positive, because if you are running around yelling at people and calling people names and saying you don't live here or you can't live here or get off my sidewalk, when to get off my sidewalk? Are you kidding me? You know, get off my sidewalk. God help them at Halloween. I don't know what's going to happen this Halloween when they're passing out candy. I'm a little frightened for October 31st. I just think it's horrible. And negative people are the ones who do that. So I think that's the quickest way to figure out, like, as a positive person, you know, I could either stand up for the person, which is what I hope I would do, or at least just walk away. I mean, at least just whatever, but don't be a part of it. And certainly don't be the person doing it. If you're the person doing it, you are a negative being. And you need to find some light in your life. Go to church, meditate, exercise. I don't know what to tell you to do. But whatever you're doing in your world right now is not working for you. You need to become a more positive person. Because positive people don't do that. So anyway. I love you all. Also, you can't say that enough, or to enough people. Lots of people I learned don't get to hear I love you. So, if you have not been told today, guess what? I love you. And be positive, be kind to others, gentle. And others includes animals. I don't understand those people either. But we shall all make it through it. And stay strong and be positive. And if you're positive, you won't be being mean. I promise. So, love to all. Bye.